Hi, this is Mike Benton for allshadow.com, and today we're going to unwrap this G1 here and show you how it looks compared to some other devices and objects, as well as go through some of the things that you will find interesting. So let's get started. Here's the box. We're not going to go into too much because there's not a lot on the box, just key features, and you can't look at that. So, alright, let's open this up. Oh, we got to cut that and open that up right there, and let's see what we got inside. Uh-oh, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Nicely centered, great presentation. They've done a little bit different here, hide things over here on the side. So, because we like to tease people, we're just not going to open up the phone yet. So we got the getting started manual, some terminos y condiciones, and some T-Mobile hotspot terms and conditions. You can get this. If you lose this, we have it on our website at allshadow.com in the wiki. So I'll tell you some basic things to how to use the device. And I think that's everything in there. Oh, what is this? Oh, little tips and tricks. Alright, so we got everything in here. Oh, we have a SIM card. I don't need that. Okay, we'll just use my SIM card. But that's cool. It's always nice to have an extra SIM card. Guess we'll get that thing worked out. Alright, ooh, oh, this thing looks pretty. Now this is, according to the box, it is Google Brown, and it really doesn't look that brown. For example, here's the Shadow Copper. We'll just compare the colors there. Should be able to see it's actually lighter. It's very subtle brown. It looks more like a dark gray, so it's not that ugly. Nice little screen protector on there to start with. It's got a real nice smooth feel to the back. I like that they have the extra layer over the lens for the camera so we don't get that scratched up like on prior devices. And we have a couple buttons on the side. Looks like a plus and a minus, probably the volume. Your micro SD-HC slot, the charging panel there. Of course, that's where our headphones are going to go into. The camera button, and then menu button, call, home, the back button, and the end call button, as well as the trackball. Let's see how this thing slides open. That's actually a pretty smooth slide. So we'll compare it to the Shadow slide, which over time gets kind of loose, but it's not as stiff feeling. But this has a real nice sliding motion to it. If I were you, I'd try not to stick anything in there while it's sliding. You don't want to break it. Buttons have a nice tactile feel. We'll see how that comes out over time, see if those are nice. Now, right off the bat, I am noticing that there isn't much of a differentiation between the different buttons on here. However, on the F and the J key, there's a little raised nib there that so you could find the center if you can't see that. And let's see what else we got going on here. I don't know if I'm supposed to open that. Oh, that's the battery cover. Okay. So let's see what else we got in the box. Got a piece of foam. If anybody likes to play with foam. Alright, there's foam. Is that USB cable? Charging cable. Ooh, more headphones. I love these things. These are great. A little push button on there. Let's open those up because I know people are always interested about the headphones. Should they buy more headphones or not? Extra little foam pads for your earphones. Got a sliding volume button right here. Push end call button. And it looks like these headphones are typical where one is longer than the other. So the microphone will actually be closer to your mouth when you're speaking. So some people like that, some people don't. We'll place that off to the side. And a battery. And a carrying case. Now, I don't know what to think about this carrying case now that I'm looking at it. It looks kind of cheap. In fact, it's not even there's no belt loops on this. I guess this is... Let me just throw that in my backpack right there, or my bag, kind of carrying case, keep it from getting scratched up. However, it does smell like leather, so that might actually have a leather or a pleather around the edge and some sort of neoprene foam right there. So I guess it will do its job of protecting the phone. And that's everything on there. We'll get rid of that. That clear all this off the table and we will get a look at the G phone more closely. Alright, we have the G1 right there. We have a Shadow, BlackBerry Pearl 8130, an first generation iPod Touch, and these are size comparisons. So you could see in hand how big these devices are. It's a little bit bigger than the Shadow, a little bit taller, and it is a little bit wider. Now the thickness, it appears to be a little bit thicker. Feeling it in hand, it does feel a little bit thicker. However, it doesn't feel like it's cheap, basically. It's got a nice heft to it, nice little bit of weight. Compared to the Pearl, it's about the same as the Shadow in size, so there's not much of a difference there. Basically, yeah, so it's a little bit bigger than that. Here's the iPod Touch. It's a little bit thinner than the iPod Touch, but it is a little bit taller and definitely thicker than the iPod Touch. So we got those devices. And in case you don't have any of those devices, this is what it looks like next to a soda bottle. Okay. Now let's see if so that is the G1. A good look at the hardware and what comes inside the box. In the next video we'll take a look under the hood and show you some of the applications and what it has to offer. It has this real good feel to it. If you're worried about how it felt or the size of it, it's really not that bad. It's actually a decent sized phone. I'm really liking the way it feels. So until next time, I'm Mike Benton for allshadow.com.